Glenn Davis, Eddie Robinson. We'll talk about this game in just a moment, but we got to show the folks the highlights from up at Red Bull Arena. Really incredible. Remember, they came into this game tied at 2 goals apiece, and it was every minute for 120 minutes of madness. Brad Davis, the captain for the Dynamo, leading the guys out. Thierry Henry, the superstar for the Red Bulls, and an early goal here from Bradley Wright Phillips, guys. A bit of a mess at the back for Houston.
Well, this is uncharacteristic from Tally Hall to spill this, but Tally Hall is going to go on to be the star in this game. But then how about this? This is one of the most unbelievable mistakes that could be made right to the wrong guy, Brad Davis.
A player just injured, gives the ball to Brad Davis. What a first touch from Brad Davis, and the composure on the finish was amazing.
Not stopping at its best here. This is a reaction to a white blurry orb. And Tally Hall would earn the stripes in this one, as he has done so many times this year.
Yeah, the second half was really all about New York going after that second goal. They couldn't quite find it, but boy, guys, did they come close.
Rubbing the green here, sometimes, Eddie, helps.
Yeah, you need a little bit of luck. You can be the best team on any given day, but if the ball doesn't bounce your way, you're going home.
We talked about Tally Hall's early mistake. He atoned for it, and probably that was the biggest save there of the second half.
And positionally sound. I mean, bounced back from the mistake like it was nothing, commanded his penalty area, and then it's on to overtime. And this is just all about the flight of the mystical ball.
Yeah, and the movement in the box of the forwards, especially Omar Cumming. He doesn't give up on it once it's gone over his head. He gets himself back across the defenders.
First time they got into the penalty area in that session, and it's 2 subs that play a huge part, Cam Weaver and Omar Cummings for Dominic Kinnear. Dom Kinnear, again, bringing the right guys on to make plays happen.
Omar Cummings, not just the game winner, but the series winner for the Dynamo as they push through to the Eastern Conference Finals. Gentlemen, I want to talk a little bit about Tally Hall. A shaky start. Not only does he redeem himself, but he lived up to the MVP title that we gave him in pregame, saying he was the MVP this year for the whole season for the Dynamo.
Just called us gentlemen.
It was a first.
No, the Tally Hall, hey, listen, you're 100% right, Sebastian. Tally Hall, for me, is clearly the MVP of this team. He positioned to get them the run at getting into the playoffs. I don't think there's any question he's been a monster goalkeeper in MLS.
Yeah, and we've said it numerous times. You can count on one hand how many crucial mistakes Tally Hall has made this year, but you need 100 hands to count how many times he's bailed his teammates out. And let's not forget, towards the end of this game and into overtime, his control of his penalty area with flighted crosses is second to none in Major League Soccer.
Talked a lot about the subs in this one. Omar Cummings gets the winner. But I want to talk about Dominic Kinnear's timing on the subs. Earlier this year, he was waiting real late. He gave Omar a long run, and it paid off tonight.
Well, this was very uncharacteristic. It was a very different trend of a substitution pattern from Dominic Kinnear. And it was Will Bruin, who really generally doesn't get sacrificed a lot. But Will Bruin did not have a very good game. I think the manager sensed that. He had to do something. He had to stir this game up, and he did.
Yeah, and you look at how effective Omar Cummings has been a few times this season that he has come on as a sub. And then you look at the difference in the game. This is one and done. So you need to get goals. You want to give a guy like Omar Cummings as much time as possible.
Manager deserves huge credit tonight, Dominic Kinnear.
Really an incredible performance, an incredible series as the Dynamo win 2-1 tonight, 4-3 on aggregate. They beat the New York Red Bulls, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals.